Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. Look at my earrings. One blue color, one orange color. I will tell you why. So this is, I am done for the week. And it's during the week. I am done for the week. I do not work full time. So sometimes, some days I work extra hard. I mean, the schedule is very demanding. Some days I am relatively relaxed, and I am done for the week. Feel so very happy, and that day is a wacky day. Our school has a spirit week, so on certain day is different. Spirit day, school uniform day, and the twin day, and the Wednesday wacky day. So I forgot to bring my earrings, and I made some earrings. That's it. So here is here is what I am doing, because I am done for the week. So I was thinking maybe use this time to discover a little bit of local area. And this one is a gatehouse in Menlo Park. How did I find it? And I was just looking for historical place, historical preservation, and it brings me to some website. I even forgot what that website is. But anyway, when you search some historical place, historical monument, historical architecture, historical curiosity things to see, you will find something interesting. I am done for the week, and I feel the life is infinite. I have an infinity of time. I can pull up all-nighter. I do not need to wake up early in the morning. I can just exhaust myself to die, to live my life. That's my feeling. So I came to this place I found last night, a couple of nights ago, and noted on my little tiny notebook and came here. This one is a gatehouse. A gatehouse is very much an old style of a house. Usually, for example, you go to Germany, you go to France, you enter into a city, you enter into an enclosed compound, the city wall, and there was this city entrance with an arched door, and that place is a gatehouse. I think in Saint-Malo you can see it, maybe in Montreal, no, not Montreal, Quebec, I forgot. Anyway, those kind of places, it's very, it's very historical. And so this does not really look like a gatehouse. I feel there is not an arched door. So I searched online, and this gatehouse was built in 1864 by let me see by whom, and it's a historical place built in 1864, and by William Eustache Baron, as an entrance to the lodge of a 40-room mansion. Oh, imagine this place used to have 40 rooms mansion and 280 acre that's a huge, huge, huge place. Maybe the whole Menlo Park. And so through the years, it has changed ownership. And in 1888, that is something like 150, 140 years ago, this property was gifted to Timothy Hopkins. And Timothy Hopkins was the adopted son of Railroad Baron Mark Hopkins. And so a little bit of Mark Hopkins. So in California, there was around 150 years ago, around that time, Mark Hopkins and Stanford and maybe Huntington, 4 very rich persons, they sought to build a California railroad to connect the whole country, not only railroad, Trans-Pacific. And these 4 persons started this project by putting up their money and giving money to get this project started. So Mark Hopkins is one of these 4. And Mark Hopkins right now has a building in San Francisco, a very beautiful, I think it's Intercontinental Hotel, bear his name, Mark Hopkins Intercontinental Hotel. Anyway, those are the old time things. So in 1906, the earthquake, San Francisco area earthquake, and even come to peninsula area. The earthquake destroyed everything, and until 1941, that is around 80 years ago, Mark Hopkins bequeathed. So they donated, as they passed by, they donated the whole area, his entire estate, let's say 280 acres. He donated the entire place to Stanford University. And at that time, only this gatehouse is usable. So they remained the gatehouse, Stanford University, and dismantled everything else and made it and made room for an army hospital. And so that's a little bit of the background of this area. And later on, this estate was also bought by Universal Studio, and they made some movies there. It's kind of interesting. And later on, this gatehouse sold to private ownership, private residency, and in 1968, that is around 60, 20, 30, 20, around 70 years ago, Menlo Park, the city of Menlo Park, bought this estate, bought this property, and transferred it into an office, Junior League of Palo Alto Mid-Peninsula. So since 1970, this was used as the Junior League of Palo Alto. It is an international or national organization to promote volunteer women leadership and things like that for the good cause. So it's quite interesting to see a part of history there. And then I was just walking around, around. And actually, this area is the Menlo Park Civic Center area. There is the Civic Center. Right now, I am working on the property of a Civic Center and local government and library. And there is a gym, there is a park surrounding, and people playing soccers and games and gym, and there is a train passing by. It makes you feel very township, small, a city, that cozy feeling. Not, and at least this area they kept this old charm. And when the world was long time ago, the beginning of California, the beginning of California, the beginning of the prosperous, of the university, Stanford University. So that's the feeling you get. It feels cozy, and there is actually several different stages of constructions. So the gatehouse is something like 1866. It's a relatively 140, 150 years ago, old one. And then there are some 1960s. I feel the library and the civic center is very much like 1960, 70, around that time, the construction style. Later on, we will go into the library. You can, we are there. Yes, this is a library. You can go there and take a look, and it is different from nowadays construction. And there is lighting, much improved lighting with the window used. And another thing unique is there is less metal, steel structure, very much use brick, maisonnage. The bricks, the wood roof, the wood frame makes it feel cozy, comfortable, and connected. You know, because of the human intervention, not human intervention, human harvesting of trees. Now, wood is actually quite a rare product. It becomes much less if we do not plant wood. We will be using it up. So you can see the new structures use a lot of steel. The new buildings in the downtown area, another area, steel structure and artificial material, plexiglass board, right? Fiberglass board, those kind of material. But these still use wood, and I feel it's very, very precious. And I do not know if the city want to renovate this library or not. If they want to renovate, I hope they can keep these natural elements and use wood chair as much as possible, use wood frame, use wood table. That's the real thing that planted and grow through many years and we can still connect to nature that way. That I feel. And the library is always good. I have never been to a library that is disappointing me. Sometimes I see when I search for a place and I see the review of that place, I see sometimes people say this library is bad, this restaurant is bad. You can say other things, but you cannot say library is bad, right? Is there a bad library? That is not even possible. So there are some historical watercolor artist illustration of the old house of this place. I do not know whether they are still there. Maybe another time I will take a picture and search the local history and look for those old buildings. Anyway, it's kind of fun to see. It's useless, right? We live in this world, and we will not live back in those old buildings. And even if they sell, I cannot afford it. But I have the freedom to appreciate, and I have the freedom to enjoy my imagination of an old time. That is all I have and all I need. Enjoy everything. I love you. I really do. Do. Goo goo bye bye.